Hey everyone, it's LaDon. I am back with a long overdue video in my education series. When I first launched this channel, really one of my primary reasons for doing so was because I wanted to kind of share information that I was learning on my natural journey, not only about my hair, but about my daughter's hair, because we had a huge learning curve. I was learning to do two heads of hair kind of at one time and learning that one thing worked for my hair but didn't work for my daughter's hair, and some things worked great for her hair that did not work for me. So we wanted to kind of share that information into the YouTube community, a community that we glean so much information from as well. So just a way to kind of give back around natural hair education, and that's why we do the two heads, one style videos, and two heads, one product review video to let you guys know kind of what we were learning in terms of textures and what works and what doesn't. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about co-washing natural hair and what to be careful of and what to think about in terms of whether co-washing is for you or isn't. Now, you guys know when it comes to blowing hair out or not, when it comes to using silicones or not, when it comes, and now, as you know, when it comes to co-washing or not, I don't take sides. I don't look as one being better than the other. I'm doing what works for my hair. And I suggest, that you guys learn your hair, right? And use this information to determine what works best for your hair, what works best for your schedule, what works best for your particular regimen, right? Because I don't believe in the whole like guru thing that, one thing is going to work for everyone or I have the answer for every single person. I think that we become experts in working with our own hair, and we should just put this information out here so that, you guys can learn what's working for us and maybe, try it or not and figure out, and maybe that will help you figure out what will work best for your particular hair. All right, so when it comes to co-washing, I don't take sides, but I will tell you that I prefer to co-wash my natural hair. My daughter also prefers to co-wash her hair as well. You can just walk on through. It's fine. You can walk through. Come on. There she goes. All right, so we prefer to co-wash our natural hair, and the reason we prefer to do that, well, I'll start with my hair. Okay, so for me, I prefer to do that because it is uh, about time and energy. I don't want to spend hours and hours working on my hair every weekend. And so, when it comes to my schedule, co-washing works best for me. And when it comes to the type of products I use on my hair, co-washing works for me as well. So I don't want to spend time doing pre-pooing, then shampooing, then conditioning, and then deep conditioning, and then going about going about the styling process. I don't have time for all that. I don't have the desire to do that anymore. I did try it. It's not for me. I don't want to do it. And given the fact that I tend to use natural products on my hair, I don't feel that there's really a necessity for me to do that. Every product I use on my hair is pretty much water soluble. That means when I step in the shower and I rinse my hair under the stream of water, just about every product I put on my hair, from gel to stylers, will rinse out under the stream of water. I'm not using anything with silicones in it, so I'm not, you know, um, I don't have silicone deposits on my hair that would cause me to get product to build up or that would cause me to have more difficulty infusing my hair with moisture, because as you guys know, if you watched my video about silicones, you know that silicones create a barrier on your hair that prevents it from receiving as much moisture as it would if you did not use them. So I don't use things like that in my regimen. So co-washing works for me because the conditioners are going to be able to do what they need to do. I don't need to be stripping my hair with shampoos because I don't have a lot to strip from my hair anyway. I'm just concerned with, dirt, oils, or, sweat, that kind of thing that I want to rinse from my hair. And co-washing, for several weeks and then clarifying, once a month works perfectly for me, and supports my moisture balance in my natural hair. When it comes to my daughter's hair, she has low porosity hair, so it's very difficult to get moisture to penetrate her hair shaft. And so what we have found is if she doesn't use products that contain silicones, co-washing works really well for her and her schedule as well, because she doesn't have to, strip her hair to get it to a state where her conditioners will be able to do its job. So co-washing, works well, and then shampooing or clarifying her hair, once every several weeks works well as well. So that's why we choose to do it. Now, you should, based upon, the products you use on a daily basis, make a determination whether co-washing is the way to go for you, or, whether maybe you co-wash one week and then clarify the next. Co-wash one week, clarify the next. So if you're using products, to style your hair, your gels, your twist creams, etc., and they have silicones in them, then you may want to take that route, of, co-washing one week, clarifying the next week, or something like that, so that you don't have to go through the process of doing the pre-poo and all of that, before and the whole after washing your hair deal, on a weekly basis, but maybe you could stretch it out, for an additional week and then just co-wash and keep it moving. Okay, so when you're thinking about what products to use for co-washing, most products on the market are pretty good conditioners for co-washing. The only thing you want to think about is, if you're like me and you tend to stay away from products that have silicones in them, or, lots of silicones in them, you want to use a conditioner that is, contains water soluble ingredients. Now, recognize that when you condition your hair, when you co-wash your hair, after you rinse it out, you're still going to have ingredients from that conditioner that are designed to stick to your hair. And they do that, the oils would be an ingredient. There are other, ingredients that kind of stick to the hair, and they do that to support the moisture balance of your hair and to continue that conditioning process. Most everything will be rinsed out, but some of those ingredients are designed to actually stick to the hair, right? So, most conditioners, again, they're good, to use. Again, if you're like me, you want to stay away from products that have silicones in them. So make sure you read your product ingredients. The only conditioners I would say do not use on your hair for co-washing would be something like, this is just an example because you guys know I use this product by Aubrey Organics. This is their Honeysuckle Rose Moisturizing Conditioner, and you guys know I also use the GPB conditioner. I never use those for co-washing, and reason being for that is these are more deep conditioning conditioners, in my opinion, for my hair type. They are very thick, very heavy, and because of how they're formulated, they actually have more of those sticky ingredients I mentioned earlier, in them than, a Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle or a Tresemme Naturals, because they're designed for a deeper moisturization um, result, or a deep conditioning result. So if you were to use those products on a regular basis, because they would be depositing, more of those sticky ingredients than other conditioners would, over time you'll find that your hair will become flatter, your curls will be more limp, and, when you're styling, wash and goes, or your other styles, you'll notice that your hair isn't as light, or as bouncy. So, you want to think about that. I would not suggest using like, a deep conditioner as a co-wash. All right, so I guess that's about it. This video is almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to end it right here. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like to share with me what you like to use for your co-wash conditioners, I would love to read about them. Leave me a comment below. All right, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.